already off to a bad start. It's your boy Side Town Trucker, and I'm gonna explain something to you guys right now. So I'm here at the shipper, and I'm supposed to be getting loaded. I got here on time, and I thought everything seemed fine. When I get to the people to check in with, they're telling me that they can't load me because I have a reefer. I'm just like, what? They can't load me because I have a reefer, and the load's gonna weigh too much. They don't put too much in, or something. I don't know. And I need a dry van, right? Call my company about, cause this was night shift dispatch that said this. So I called again, which is still night shift dispatch, because it's not even 8 o'clock their time. It's 7:42 my time. I'm an hour ahead, so it's still 6 o'clock over there, right? I when I call them, they tell me like, oh, sorry, we're sorry, this happened to you. Well, and now I'm thinking to myself, I'm thinking, and I also said this, like, shouldn't they known this? Like, I'm pretty sure if I'm the only situation that this happened with, isn't there other drivers that gone through this too? Or shouldn't you guys know by now what's needed, instead of me having to sit here for 2 hours just doing nothing, twiddling my thumb, and I probably still gotta wait in like an additional hour. And so, because if I do want to continue doing this load, I am going to have to go like all the way out to Atlanta, which is about probably like a decent hour of driving, and or I could say nope, just find me something else, because I'm not doing all this. Find me something else, or have me dead here somewhere else, because it's ridiculous. I'm the one. I'm doing my job. I'm being on time and stuff like that. It's their job. The planner's job. Also, CSRS or whatever they call themselves, right? You know, CSR, customer service rep. They are supposed to also know that I'm going to need a dry van for this load. The planner is going to have to know that I'm going to need a dry van for this load. So, as the dispatcher, because it's supposed to have been told from the planner. So I'm basically sitting and waiting, and plus I am late on home time, because today I'm supposed to be on home time, but that's not gonna happen to Wednesday. Which, if everything would have went fine, that would have been cool. I would have not. I wouldn't been bothered by it, as long as I get to where I need to go by in this week time frame. But I'm not bothered by it. But it's just the fact that now I gotta sit here and wait for unnecessary reasons. It's one thing if I'm waiting to get loaded, but if I'm sitting here waiting for unnecessary reasons, why do I have to? Why am I going to? So it's just a whole bunch of mess. And then I saw a yard dog load up another SRT trailer up in one of these doors. I really didn't think nothing of it. Oh well, they told me they can't do it because Costco said that if they would have loaded me up, even if I had a reefer, they would have denied me. But if I got your load all the way over here, why you gonna deny me? Makes no sense. You gonna deny a whole bunch of paint that's on a reefer? It makes no sense. So I don't know if they wanna. I don't know if these people are being lazy and they just don't want to do anything. Cause that just might be the situation. They're just being lazy. They don't want to do anything. Cause if that's the situation, I ripped them a new one, because you're gonna do some work and you want to load me up. And you're not gonna take and sit here and take over hours and hours and hours of you know time off of me because I got a reefer. Because what my company needs to do is get in contact with one of the Costco's or whatever I'm delivering to and see if they can work something out. Because I really don't feel like driving to Atlanta to go pick up a trailer when I'm supposed to be heading up to Illinois. That's going backwards and wasting more time. Because more than likely, I ain't gonna get there on a Wednesday. May not. Who knows? Depending on how long they get me done, I don't know. But I don't feel like sitting and waiting like this. You know, and I think it's because I got so used to doing the Walmart pop up, which is just dropping hooks. I think I got used to it. So like now I'm a little bit kind of a short fuse when it comes to sitting and waiting. Got to get used to it again. But I mean, it doesn't. I'm not in this caring mode. But once some time starts passing by, then I'm gonna start caring. But I keep you guys updated. As far as if I know anything or if anything comes up. But until then, see you guys in the next part of the clip to where I update you guys on what's going on. All right. All right, what's up, guys? Shot Town Trucker talking to you guys with on another part of this video. So I ended up getting my load there in time. I'm gonna skip to all the bullshit. So I end up getting to the shipper. Once I get to the shipper, then I'm there early because I'm supposed to have a 7 o'clock appointment. Get there at 6:58, whatnot. The place don't open up till 7 o'clock. So once they opened up, they long story short, they can't load me because I have a reefer trailer, because the load that they were going to have was already going to be heavy at a certain point. So they was not going to be able to load my trailer up. So that was pretty disappointing. So I had to go around, talk to my company for a bit, and they told me that they were going to find me a Covenant trailer for me to use looking for a dry van. Ended up finding one. Boom, get loaded. Once I start moving and I get to Illinois, oh, that's when everything got really hectic. Get there to Illinois, got there on time, and once I started getting unloaded, they didn't take no. Well, they took all of the pallets besides one. And the reason why they didn't take that one, or they refused that one, the last one, is because the pallet on the bottom was broke. That was it. The pallet on the bottom of it was broke. So that's the reason why they didn't take it, which kind of made me mad, to be honest, made me mad. So I had to do OS&D. They found, my company ended up finding after like 2-3 hours, almost 4 hours, finding a place for FedEx that will take it. This one little pallet. I get to FedEx, then the packaging failed. So I had to restack it myself. It's a packet of like a bleach or something like that, and for the pools. But it's not like the actual salt or whatever. It's like the like little I don't know, look like coins or something like that. Shape rounded, it's round shaped. So I had to basically do all the stacking. Once I get it stacked, get the forklift, he wraps it up again, because we have to rewrap it. Wraps it up, get the plastic on there. Once he gets almost like to the edge of the trailer and backs it out, then the packaging just fails and I gotta restack the bitch all over again. Headache, real headache. But that's what ended up happening at the end of the trip. So that's so fun on my part. But anyways, it's been your boy Shout Out Trucker. I'm on my hometown stuff. Maybe I might do a little bit of recording of stuff that I'm going to be doing, you know, with my folks, you know, with my peoples and stuff like that. And add it into a different video. Or maybe put it into this one all in one. Who knows? Anyways, it's been your boy Shout Out Trucker. Peace.